Hey everybody, hope you're doing good. I think that we really should try and encourage as many people as we possibly can to go back to work now. There's a lot of companies that need people, a lot of restaurant jobs, a lot of all kinds of different jobs. Um, it's it's really dangerous where we are right now with the government encouraging people to stay home and take these benefits. And I know it's a hard one to kind of get around because it's like you're making more money to stay home than to go to work. But it's a very serious trap that we're falling into as a society, because eventually that money's going to run out. And if we don't support this middle class and these working businesses, when they pull the plug on that money, and we didn't support this middle ground working class group of people between the super wealthy and the less fortunate, what's that going to do to our society? Where are we going to be? We're going to have nothing to fall back on, and then we're really at the mercy of these people who are basically mandating ownership over our lives, our health, our body, what we have to take. And if they hold the purse strings, and that's what we're falling into right now, just think about that. If they hold the purse strings and then they say, okay, there's no more money to give to people, and we sat home and we'd allowed all of that fluidity, that choice, the having a working middle class, having those businesses provides leverage for all people to have choice in their life, to be able to be upwardly mobile, to be able to turn left, turn right in their lives, to escape calamity, to survive catastrophe, because there's a safety net in that society, in that working business world where we have companies that are privately owned by people. They're desperate for people now, and they can't find people because nobody wants to go back, because everybody wants to sit back and take this money and just hang out and whatever. Or I get it, or it's the money is saving your life. I get it, because you can't eat, can you, whatever. I understand that totally. But if we don't get away from that money, that handout money, and just and say F it, we're going to go back to work and get jobs. If we don't do that, and we don't put lifeblood back into that middle class, that working business, small, big, medium, whatever, but privately owned, we have to have that. If we don't have that, we're, as a society, in terms of our freedom, in terms of what's left of our freedom and choice, we're done. We're done. We are done. Because then, if we do that, if we follow this government teat and take that money, and then eventually, it's going to run out, or they're going to stop it, then they have all the leverage. Then they're going to say, because then we have nothing other than their money. And then they're going to say, if you don't do X, Y, and Z, no more money. And then you seriously starve, and it's just bad. So we have to encourage everyone we know to go back to work, to somehow, some way, start a business, get a job, whatever, get off of that dole, and really do that, because it's really it's the beginning and end point to our survival. If we have that, we're surviving, and we can weather any storm because we have each other, and we have that strength and that power and that leverage of having our own businesses and our own little cultures. But if we give that up, as we're doing now, we're done, because eventually they're going to stop it, and then they're going to say, we're going to continue it, but you have to do this. You have to live this way. You have to do this. You have to do that. You have to think this way, all of it. So please share, make videos, encourage people to go back to work. All right. Love you guys. Bye.